Urban legends. Have you ever heard the term urban legend? An urban legend is a type of myth. It's a modern story that is passed along from person to person. People think urban legends are true stories, but they are not. Sometimes urban legends start out based in truth, but then change as more people tell them. Other times, these stories are completely made up. You may have heard one famous urban legend about a stray dog. As the story goes, a woman is visiting a foreign country when she finds a stray dog. She decides to take the dog home as a pet. When she gets home, the dog becomes sick, so the woman takes the dog to the veterinarian. The vet tells her that the animal she thought was a tiny dog is actually a large rat. This story is a good example of an urban legend. Urban legends are often interesting stories with vivid details. They usually have a twist ending and are often about things that might make people feel anxious. The rat story, for example, is meant to make people feel anxious about traveling to foreign countries. Of course, the rat story did not really happen, but it is the kind of story that you can't help but repeat. How do you know if a story is an urban legend? For starters, try to figure out where the story came from. People who tell urban legends usually do not know the person who actually experienced the story. They might say it was a friend, or a relative of someone they know, or they might say it is something they read about. Sometimes urban legends are just too absurd to be real. It is doubtful that a rat from any country would look identical to a dog. There is usually nothing harmful about urban legends. They are mostly just scary stories people tell for fun. Just remember, when you hear a story that's too good to be true, it probably is. Number 1. Why did the woman in the urban legend take the rat home? 2. According to the passage, why is the rat story told? 3. Why does the author think the rat story is absurd? 4. What is the author's opinion of urban legends? And 5. What is something you can do to try to figure out if a story is an urban legend?